Your social anxiety actually comes from your ability to feel energies. You could be walking around in public and you feel that there's some people staring at you. You don't need to see it, but you feel it. Feeling this in the first place is conscious awareness of vibration. They are radiating powerful charges of energy right at you, and surely when you look in your sides, you look right, you look left, they are looking at you. And that is absolutely why
one of the secrets to the universe is learning how to absorb the energy from other people and use it against them. Now, I know a lot of people are watching this going, what the fuck is Tate talking about? But you also have to understand, I seem to do the impossible. So if I'm seeming to do the impossible in your eyes, you have to understand I know things you do not know. When I was young and broke and poor, and I was not nearly as important as I am today, if I'd go to a business meeting with someone who was far more important than me, I would steal as much of his energy as I could in the first 5 seconds. And what I would do is, I would shake his hand, look him in the eye, and I'd hold the handshake a little bit too long. When I did that, it was deliberately to try and steal some of his power to use against him in that exchange. You can steal people's power. Why do you think fighters look each other in the eyes before they fight? And you wonder why all these celebrities look good when they're old and why they're happy all the time. And they seem to defy age. This shit's real. You need to find a way to steal the energy from others. Is to absorb the energy from everyone in the room and then expel it in a fireball, a lightning strike of power and prowess. You don't go and beg them and give energy away. No, you steal the energy from every other male and then you expel it in a ball of fucking lightning. And you're sitting there going, what the fuck's Tate talking about? But some of you understand. Some of you don't understand. Some of you do understand. When's the last time you've been in a bar and some dude's walked in and that dude ain't really even doing anything? He's just sitting there talking, he just walked in, but something about him, there's some electricity. And everyone's kind of paying attention. Who's this dude? The bitches are looking, who's this dude? I'm that dude. That's me. If you're in a bar and I walked in, pow, it's over.
All right, so I'm going to teach you niggas how to steal people's energy, okay? Okay, mind you, okay, I already knew how to do that. I've been doing this shit, but I wasn't even aware that I was doing this shit a lot of the time. I was not aware of this shit. Now, I did try doing this shit when I was aware of it, and I also just used to do this shit naturally when I just wasn't aware of this shit. You know what I'm saying? I just naturally did it. And mind you, when you become the greatest version of yourself, all these things I'm going to teach you in this video, you're naturally going to do it naturally. Okay, so don't think like this is going to be some special shit. You already going to naturally do this shit, okay? Once you start to become the greatest version, all right? Once you start to literally develop into the best version of yourself, okay? Okay, but yeah, like, and you might be asking me why I keep uploading and showing this nigga Andrew Tate, right? Because he speaks facts. Okay, this nigga be speaking facts, nigga. I don't, like, if you don't like the nigga, that's on y'all. Like, but this nigga be speaking facts. Like, he literally speaks facts a lot of times, okay, about the world, money, and shit like that. Like, this nigga be speaking facts. Okay, so that's why I'm gonna keep uploading this nigga. Okay, I keep it real. If that nigga is speaking real shit, I'm gonna use it. Okay, but, like, aside from that, like, I'm gonna teach you in this video how to honestly, like, steal people's energy. Okay, and you might be wondering, like, okay, why the fuck would I need to steal somebody's energy? Okay, why the fuck would I need to steal people's energy? Okay, you gotta understand, you already steal people's energy naturally. Okay, you do this shit naturally, regardless if you want to or not. Okay, because I told you, chosen one, we're energy absorbers. So you go and steal somebody's energy just by you just walking in the room. You're gonna steal people's energy naturally. Okay, now some people might want to use this shit to make people obsessed with them. Some people might want to use this shit to, you know, learn from other people. You know what I'm saying? To gain access to certain informations that they might want. And some people might just want to use this shit just for fun, okay? But it's like, nigga, I'm going to really make you, this is going to actually make people literally focus all their attention really onto you. You know what I'm saying? And like, you know what I'm saying? Some people might want, like, to make people obsessed with them too, okay? But, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is how you do it. And I'm going to teach you the methods. Okay, now mind you, this is coming out of the mindset of a man, okay, of a guy. So this is some shit I would do. So if this shit don't work for you, if you know what I'm saying, if this shit don't work for you, nigga, y'all understand that all these things that I'm doing is what a guy would really do. This is like shit that I don't know anything else. Okay, so y'all understand that. Keep that shit in mind. All right? All right? So if you're a female watching this shit, just keep that in mind. Like, nigga, I'm a fucking guy, so I'm not really gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'm just giving you guys methods on really what, you know what I'm saying, how to steal people's energy, okay? Coming from a guy, okay? Just a quick heads up, like, if you don't have, this is why I tell you when you become your greatest self, this is when this shit is really gonna just work completely easily, okay? If you don't really have any type of real confidence in yourself, like that, like real confidence, like I'm talking about All confidence means is you really not giving a fuck. That's all confidence is. It's just you just not giving a fuck about shit. You know what I'm saying? If that's all confidence is, like niggas try to try to study this shit. People try to like go overboard of trying to gain confidence. Confidence is just getting to the point where, nigga, I don't care. I don't give a fuck about anything. That's really all confidence is. So if you try to get confidence and shit, you just not giving a fuck about anything. I don't care anymore. Okay? So that's like, if you don't have that type of confidence in this, and you, nigga, a lot of this shit might not work like that. It really won't. And bro, I'm telling you, it's a difference between when somebody has extreme confidence in itself and somebody who's trying to fake it like they don't care. And somebody who's trying to like, do this shit when they know they got anxiety and all this type of weird shit going on with them. You know what I'm saying? So really, when you have complete confidence in yourself, this is when this shit is really going to work. That's why I tell you guys, when you become your greatest self, this is when you really going to start doing this shit naturally. Okay? All right? So just remember that. You need the real confidence in yourself. Okay? You need that shit in order for this shit to really work. Okay? All right? So yeah, just keep that in mind. Okay? So number one, this is how you steal people's energy. This number one right here, okay? And which all of you niggas have. You already have this part. So you already got this shit checked out, okay? So this is how you steal people's energy. Number one is, nigga, you are naturally an energy absorber, right? So a lot of people don't know how to absorb people's energy. I swear to God, they don't. They don't have that it factor in them. They don't have that, you know, that they don't have it, okay? They just don't have it. They're not that type of flamboyant person. They're not that unique person. Okay, they don't got that it factor in them to just absorb people's energy. They don't have that type of power in them. They don't even have that type of energy in them to do that shit. They're irrelevant as fuck. All these niggas out there are irrelevant. Okay, so we're not even gonna worry about them. But you, nigga, you have, if you a chosen one, real chosen ones, everybody think they're chosen ones. Real chosen ones are naturally energy absorbers. This is why you had anxiety, nigga. Because you didn't know what the fuck was going on with you, nigga. You didn't know that you was absorbing niggas' energy and shit like that. You didn't know any of this shit. Okay, you didn't know what the fuck you was doing. Okay, you did not know that you was absorbing people's energy at a high, intense rate. And you didn't know that you could read people like that. Okay, so that's number one. You already got that shit checked. Okay, which is you are an energy absorber. Okay, you already absorb people's energy. So that's number one. For you to steal people's energy, first of all, you need to be able to absorb people's energy. And you already got that shit checked as a chosen one. Okay, I told you, you come from a high-ass realm. All right, you come from a high-ass realm, a powerful realm. So when you come on this planet, everything is intense. Every emotion, every feeling, every nerve, every spiritual aspect of you, every physical aspect of you is intense. Is more intense than the regular person. All right, so you literally absorb people's energy. I'm telling you the truth. You go and absorb people's energy. That's why you had a lot of social anxiety growing up and shit like that. Okay, for no fucking reason. Like, it doesn't even match your personality. A lot of you niggas have wild ass, crazy personalities, and you have social anxiety at the same time. Like, what the fuck? That shit don't even match. Okay. It doesn't match, right? And that's why I'm making another video. I'm gonna talk about that shit in another video on how chosen ones are literally like, we are literally like out of like, nigga, we're completely fucking different. Okay, I'm gonna make another video about that shit. Okay, but that's what you do. Number one is that the first step to stealing somebody's energy is to literally be able to go in a room and absorb everybody's energy unconsciously. You don't have to force yourself to make it. You don't have to think about it. You just naturally know, oh shit, I know what the fuck they doing. I know what the fuck they thinking. I know who they are. Just naturally as people, I could fit them into different categories in my mind. And if your mind is doing this shit naturally. Oh, I know this person is, you know what I'm saying, interested. Oh, I know this person, like this person. I know this. You just think of me. All these information is being sent to you. Okay. Okay. And you're able to just feel what they feeling at the same time. You're able to feel what they literally feeling at the same time. Okay. So that's number one. Okay. Number one is that you literally need to be able to absorb people's energy. That's what you got to do. You need to be able to absorb people's energy and take that shit in. Now, this is number two. Okay. This is how you literally steal people's energy. And all stealing people's energy means is literally them having their full focus onto you. And then you taking a little bit of literally taking a piece of their energy and using it to make yourself even feel powerful. Guys, you have a lot of energy in you naturally as a chosen one. You have an extreme amount of energy in you. And by you going into the rooms and shit, you're absorbing even more energy. Okay, now you can allow that energy to bring you down with anxiety and shit, or you can use it to bring you up. So you can take it and just feel good about it. You know what I'm saying? You literally harnessing this shit and you're feeling good about this shit. I swear. Okay. So part number two, right? Okay. Part number two. Okay. So that's just what this shit is. Like, you literally just taking energy to make yourself feel better. It boosts you up. I'm telling you. You can use it for whatever fucking reason. You can use it to get information out of people. You use it for whatever, nigga. Like, that's up to you, okay? But let me just get back to the topic, okay? Number 2, this is what you do to get somebody to steal people's energy. So you know that number 1, you have to absorb people's energy, okay? It's what you already naturally do. You naturally do this, so you don't gotta think about that shit. You don't even worry about that part, okay? You absorb people's energy. Number 2, when you walk into a room, right? When you walk into a room, okay, I need you, nigga. You need to have a certain type of swagger when you walk into the room, okay? You need a certain type of swagger. Okay, and then I'm talking about really where you walk, okay? When you walk into, literally when you're walking into a fucking room. You don't need to walk like a robot and walk like you're in the military and shit. You don't walk like that, okay? You need a cold-ass walk, okay? And you need a certain type of style when you're walking, bro. That shit's powerful. Your walk it means a lot, bro. Your walk means a lot, bro. I'm not even going to say even a lot. Your walk means a lot, okay? That's why people like robbers, when people go and rob people, like muggers and shit, they pick they study the way how they walk. You know what I'm saying? When certain people walking outside and they trying to mug them and steal their bags and shit like that, when they try to rob them, they're not going to just rob anybody. They pick the weakest target. You know what I'm saying? They pick literally the weakest target. So people who have their head down and they scared, you know what I'm saying? And they have like a timid look or timid style, timid walk about them. They the ones that get targeted and they the ones that get robbed. The people who's upright, walking upright with confidence in themselves, they don't target them type of people, okay? Unless you're in the fucking hood and they don't give a fuck about any of that shit, okay? But we're not talking about that shit, okay? But guys, like, let's be real. Like, you need a certain type of walk, okay? You need a certain type of aura. And your walk exudes that shit, guys. When you walk, that's an energy. You walking with energy. That brings out energy towards people. Every step you take is an energy release, bro. That shit, it means a lot. So when you walk, I need you to like, go. If you don't have a good walk, go study somebody who does and spin that shit off and make it in your own way. Okay, there's nothing wrong with learning from other people. This world is an energy transfer, bro. It's literally an energy transfer, bro. The whole world is an energy transfer. So you're taking people's energy and you're giving out energy, and people are taking your energy. So you need to be studying things and getting things from other people. You're supposed to be learning different things from other people. Okay, yes, you have your own style. So even if you try to copy them, it's still going to look like you. It's not really going to look like them. Okay, but you could still take little pieces of bits of this shit and make it your own way. Like, nigga, think about it. If you try to copy Steph Curry's shot, you literally study his shot all day. You think your shit going to look exactly like his? It's going to literally be impossible because you don't have the same bone structure as this nigga, bro. You don't have the same bone structure as this nigga. Your wrist don't look, it's not the same. Your arms might be a little bit longer than his. You know what I'm saying? So even if you try to study this nigga for years and you keep on copying his ass, it's not going to be the same shit. I don't give a fuck how much you try. It's not going to look exactly the same. Okay? So that proves to you right there that nigga, if you learn from somebody else, nigga, it's not going to still look the same as nobody. Okay? It's going to be your own way, but you can still learn from them and make it a little bit original with your shit too. Okay? So yeah, guys, have a walk. Okay? Have a certain type of walk. Have a style. Okay, now I don't mean like force yourself and try to walk off. Like, don't force yourself and try to walk like a fucking fool. Okay, but have a style, have a cool ass. I'm telling you, have a swagger. Okay, not just what you walk, but what you just the way you carry yourself, the way you move around. Okay, people, you going like that actually makes people literally like what the fuck? Who the fuck this nigga think he is? I'm telling you right now, when you have that type of power and you don't give a fuck, you have a swagger about yourself and a cold ass walk, people are gonna be like, what the fuck? Who the fuck is? They're gonna be interested as fuck. I'm not playing with you. Okay, they're gonna literally be like focusing on you. Like they're gonna be like, oh shit. I'm being dead serious right now. Like, you even seen this shit with yourself. Okay, you seen this shit with yourself. Some people have cold ass walks. Like, who the fuck think I want to learn how to do that shit too? Okay, so you got to learn your own way. You got to study. You got to literally go and figure out who the fuck got cold ass walk. If you don't got a cold walk, I got a cold walk. But go and study that shit and then apply it to yourself, nigga. You have to have a certain type of walk, bro. You have to walk in a certain type of way. You have to carry yourself with a certain type of swagger. Okay, when your swagger brings out the aura in you because it's all inside your soul. That's your soul. That's literally your soul magnifying itself. And your soul expressing itself through your swagger, bro. I'm telling you right now. Your swagger is just your soul expressing yourself. So you need a certain type of swagger. You don't need to walk like a robot. Everywhere you go, walk seriously. Walk with your head down. Walk scared and timid. You need to walk with confidence. And you literally need to be walking with a swagger, bro. I'm telling you right now, you need to walk cool as fuck. I'm not playing. This is not a game. This is not a joke. This is how you steal people's energy. This is, when you do this, people are going to literally focus their attention on you. Like, first of all, they're already doing it to you because you're chosen one. And then now it's even more, okay? It's going to be even more magnified. They're like, what the fuck? I can't keep my eyes off this shit because it's like, it's greatness in their presence. And I'm telling you right now, you need a certain type of walk, bro. When you have a certain type of walk, people are literally going to peep that shit. They're like, this nigga is cold as fuck. And they're going to inspire. It's not even a hate shit. Yes, some niggas going to hate you for that shit. I'm not going to lie. But some niggas going to be like, bro, I want that type of confidence. I want that type of swagger. I want that type, like, who the fuck, like, how the fuck this nigga got that shit like that? They going to literally, and that's why you see people copy you, bro. I had a lot of people literally try to copy exactly what the fuck I was doing. You know what I'm saying? I literally seen, because I told you I could read people's aura, I could read their mind, I could even know when they're doing certain shit, so it's not going to hide from me. But I see a lot of people, like, copying what the fuck I was doing. I'm like, what the fuck you copying my swag, nigga? Okay? But that, you see what I'm saying? It looks cool, okay? This shit looks dope. Niggas want to be like that shit. I'm not even playing. They're like, what the fuck? What the fuck, nigga? That shit is cold as fuck. I'm trying to do that shit. That's what they're going to say, bro. So the part 2 is you need a walk. You need a swagger. Okay? You need to have that type of swagger as fuck. I'm telling you, you need that walk, bro. That shit is really going to make this shit interesting. That shit is really going to make this shit people literally focus on to you like glue, bro. It's going to mesmerize them in a certain way. Just think about a fucking line, right? I'm going on a rant. Think about a line, bro. Think about a line. Just think about a fucking line, bro. Like when you see a lion walking in the savannah, right? The alpha male, the lion, they walk with power, bro. These niggas be walking with power. You remember, you guys seen that bit of those lions just walking and they had the music in the background. That shit was just mad. Like, you could just look at that shit and look at the power coming off the line, bro. You know what I'm saying? You need a walk, bro. You need a swagger about yourself. Not just your walk, but your whole swagger. And all of that shit, you need it. Okay, so that's number 2. You need that type of swag. You need that walk, okay? And now the third thing that you do, okay? The third thing you want to do now, okay? Now let's just go back, let's do a backtrack. So the first thing you do is you already absorb people's energy. The second thing you do is your swagger, okay? The way you walk into the room, that type of walk, you need a cold walk. Now the third thing you do is that when you walk into that room or wherever the fuck you at, you completely act like you don't give a fuck about these people, bro. Okay, I want to now remind you, when you really become and transform into your greater self, you really ain't gonna give a fuck about anybody in the room. They ask you, it's not like you like putting yourself like they beneath you or anything. You just don't give a fuck about them. Like, you're not even gonna be aware of them. You actually gonna treat them like you, like they like you like these celebrities and shit. You gonna be like these celebrities and they like you don't give a fuck about these people. I'm telling, it's hey, like, bro, you want to steal people's energy or not? Okay, do you want them to be focused on you or not? Okay. You want to do this shit or not? Okay, you might be like, what the fuck? Nah, I don't give a fuck. Okay, I'm gonna tell you the truth in this shit. Okay, and I don't give a fuck if it's toxic or whatever you fucking niggas be saying. Okay, but I'm gonna tell you. Okay, when you walk in a room, you pretty much act like these niggas is irrelevant to you, nigga. I'm telling you right now, you act like these niggas is irrelevant. You act like these niggas don't mean shit to you. Like, what the fuck are you, nigga? Like that's what you're supposed to. You're supposed to walk with that type of mentality. So you already got the swagger. You already absorbing them, so they're paying attention to you even more. And now they're going to want to talk to you now. They're going to want to, like, you know what I'm saying? They're going to want to come around you. They're going to want to see what you're about. And you pretty much act like they not even nothing to you. Like, they beneath you. You guys, I'm telling you the truth. This is what the fuck you got to do, bro. Okay, this is what you got to do. Now, you don't have to believe in you that they're beneath you. Like, they're not shit. But you got to act like that. Okay, I'm telling you, this is what the fuck you got to do. Okay? Act like these niggas is beneath you. Like, these niggas is irrelevant as fuck. Like, you don't even give a fuck about them. Okay? Mind you, I told you, when you transform into your greater self, you know what I'm saying? You're going to do this shit naturally anyways. You really ain't going to give a fuck about any of these niggas, okay? You're not, okay? What the fuck you going to gain from giving a fuck about them, okay? But guys, like, you really ain't going to give it, like, bro, you have to, this is how you get them to be literally glued to you, literally obsessed with you, literally just focus their whole attention onto you. It's really when you walk in like they're not even important. Like, they just not even on your level. That's what you got to do. You treat everybody in that room like they're not on your level. You're not even focusing on them. You're not paying attention. You're not staring at them and staring away like you're staring at them, looking at, no, you're not giving a fuck about any of them. Now, you can look at them from your peripheral vision. You see, people be using their peripheral vision and act like they don't use that shit. You know what I'm saying? This is why you don't need to be staring at people too long. Because they might not be looking at you. They could be looking right here, right? And be seeing you the whole time. But females do that shit the best. I swear to God, they do that shit the best. Okay, they act like they're not seeing people, but they know that they're seeing them, but they're using their peripheral vision. You see this shit right here that you can look, you're looking right here, but you're seeing all type of shit right here, seeing all these shit right here. They're paying attention to your ass. They just acting like they're not, okay? So you gotta do the same shit, Okay, you just don't look at their ass. Okay, don't even act like they are. I'm telling you guys, act like they're not on your level. Okay, so then you use your peripheral vision. You use your fucking peripheral vision, and then you act like they're not even like that's when you're gonna start to see. If you want to see if anybody's really focusing on that shit, which they are, then you don't even need to look at that shit. Like you wouldn't even care to even look at your peripheral vision when you become your greatest self. You're not even gonna care about that for real. Okay, but if you really want to check the whole room out and you want to absorb what's going on in the room, just look at your peripheral vision, nigga. Don't give them the satisfaction of them looking at if you looking at them, bro. I'm telling you right now. Okay, that's how you steal their power away. You want to make sure they literally come and want to come and make themselves seen to you. I'm telling you right now, people are literally gonna want to make sure that you see them when you start to when you start to apply these three things. They're gonna make sure you want to see them. Okay, male and females. Okay, male and females, they don't matter. Okay, people want to make sure that they see you, that you notice them, and you're not gonna do that. If you want to use your peripheral vision, do that shit. Okay, do it for as long as possible. Okay, and if you start see people coming up to you and shit like that, people will start to come up with you and shit like that. And then while you having a conversation with these niggas, you're still holding that mentality that you're not on my level. Okay, we're not in the same conversation. We're not on the same level. You're not on my fucking level, nigga. So when you're talking to them, you want to let them do all the talking. Let them do all the talking, right? And then nigga, you just act like this shit is nonchalant. Like I don't give a fuck. Okay. Now you could hold a conversation, but you want to keep a lot of shit to yourself. Okay. Because a lot of you niggas be talking too much. A lot of you chosen ones be talking too fucking much. Okay. A lot of you chosen ones be talking too fucking much, bro. I'm not even gonna say a lot. Like you be talking too much. You letting people know too much information about yourself, nigga. Don't do that shit. Okay. Don't do that shit no more, bro. Okay. You want to be the nigga that acting like you don't give a fuck about them. Okay. I told you when you become the greatest stuff, you really ain't gonna give a fuck. Okay. But yeah, guys, you just completely act like nobody in this room mattered to me, nigga. That's how you carry yourself. Okay. Now, people will literally be upset. They will start to get obsessed with you. You could still, like, if you see people forcing their way to get your attention, okay, like a badass female, you go and you do your thing, nigga. Okay, go do your thing. Okay. But other than that, like, that's really how you do it. That's how you steal the energy in the room. And I'm telling you, while you're doing this and you're seeing all these people gravitating to you, that shit's actually gonna, unless you have anxiety and shit like that, and you're scared of that type of attention, that shit's gonna drain you down. Okay, it's gonna drain you down. Yeah, like I was saying, like, nigga, if you like have these anxiety and shit, that's why you shouldn't try this shit if you're not really at that level yet. Okay, if you don't got that type of confidence in yourself yet. You know what I'm saying? Unless you got anxiety and shit like that shit's gonna drain you. Okay, because you're not going to want people staring at you and want people gravitating to you. And you want to stay away from these niggas with that type of energy. But if you really don't give a fuck like that and you actually become your greatest self, that shit's going to boost you up. I'm telling you, it's going to boost you up. Okay, it's not an ego boost. It's just you're going to literally take all that energy and it's going to bring you up. I'm telling you, it's just naturally going to be, that's the natural case. Okay, so guys, that's how, like that's really, like that's really how you take people's energy and how you drain people's energy. Okay. When you start talking to people, make sure you holding eye contact and shit like that, nigga. What the fuck? What the fuck you looking everywhere else, nigga? You hold your eye contact and you, like I said, you basically act like you don't give a fuck. You really shouldn't be giving a fuck anyway. That's why I tell you, don't really try this shit if you're not at your greatest version yet, okay? Don't try this shit if you're not really there yet, or you don't give, or you to the point where you don't give a fuck yet, at least at that level yet, okay? Don't try that if you don't have that type of mentality yet, okay? But yeah, guys, like, that's how you drain people. That's how you steal people's energy. You're going to make them the one literally obsessed with you and shit like that, okay? You know what I'm saying? That's how you do this shit, okay? It's very easy. It's very simple, actually. But it can be complicated if you don't even have that type of confidence in yourself like that, okay? But yeah, guys, don't be looking around. You got to carry yourself exactly the way I just told you, okay? That's exactly what you got to do. That's how you get that. That's how you steal people's energy, okay? And then you use it for what the fuck you need it for, okay? Some people just want that shit. Just test it out. So you might just want to test this shit out, okay? And if you don't have this, if this thing don't work for you, nigga, you really might just not be a chosen one. Yeah, I told you, niggas, this shit, I done this shit literally just unconsciously. I didn't even want that type of attention on me. Like, literally, it was to the point where I was, like, this shit happened to me so many fucking times. Like, I didn't even want that type of attention at the time. Because I was in a different state at the time, nigga. I was at my lowest version. I was at my lowest stage, nigga. I was at my, like, worst season and shit. I was on my down season and shit. So I didn't really want that type of attention. I didn't even want that type of energy. I didn't care a fuck about that type of energy, nigga. I didn't want all these people focusing all their attention on me. That shit was fucking weird, nigga. When I first started realizing this shit, I was like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? That shit was weird as fuck. Some of you niggas in that same stage right now. So that's why I understand. Like, you really shouldn't. A lot of you niggas don't want to do this shit. Like, deep down inside, you really don't want to do this shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. But when you start to come out of that, it's gonna really, think about it. A caterpillar wants to fucking hide and shit, right? A caterpillar wants to hide itself. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't want to be bothered with anybody. A butterfly will literally fly to be seen. A butterfly will literally want to share his light to the world. So that's the stage you're gonna be on eventually, nigga. Then you're not gonna mind that shit. Right now, you don't want that type of attention. But eventually, it's gonna be natural in you to actually want to shed your light to the world, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And share your energy to the world. All right? So, yeah, guys, that's about it. Okay? You don't need to fucking, you know what I'm saying? You don't got to force yourself to do this shit. But I'm just teaching you so eventually, when you get to that point, nigga, you already know what the fuck to do. And you're naturally going to do it. So, it's not like you got to learn this shit. You naturally going to do it. Okay? I done this shit unconsciously, and I done this shit constantly just to test this shit. And nigga, it's the same shit. All right, guys? So, yeah.